Good morning, children, and welcome back. Last class we stopped with infectious disease and non-infectious disease, right? Okay, what are infectious disease? Or what is the other name of infectious disease? Yes, communicable disease. What are communicable diseases or infectious disease, children? Yeah, infectious diseases are diseases which spread from an infected person to a healthy person. It transmits from one person to other, right? So how does it transmit? Through air, water, food, vectors or physical contact as well as sexual contact. Yes? So infectious diseases spread from a sick person to a healthy person through these different means. Children, you should be knowing about some diseases which transmit by all these different kinds of methods, right? Now, how does disease spread through air? You know, how does it spread through air now? When people have cold, when these people talk or when they sneeze or cough, droplets of saliva spread through the air for a few meters. If we sneeze and all, it travels to so many meters. Okay, and if and we live in a crowded city, or we live in a crowded places now. We live in cities and towns which are crowded. Okay, and these droplets may get inhaled by some other persons. Okay, and they also will get the disease very easily. Okay, so that is how it spreads through air. Now, see, the COVID cases are very high in these slum areas of Bombay and all. Yeah, the rate is very high because the people are staying so very close to each other. They live in very dirty environment, very dirty surroundings, and almost all types of communicable disease affect them. That is why they have high rate of COVID as well as whatever diseases. Okay. Now, through water, how do diseases spread through water? Yeah, sometimes the drinking water. We may draw water from the well, or we may get water from the tube wells, whatever the source may be. If sometimes the water is polluted by some kind of germs, or in villages and all, even now people may be taking water from the rivers for drinking purposes. Yes, and even now people in India do not have toilets in their houses. Not every house has a toilet. You know that, you should know that. Okay, so people go outside near water sources. Okay, and these water sources may get polluted by if the person is carrying any disease or having any disease, through the excreta, these disease germs may pass or enter into the water bodies. Okay, and when people take it for drinking, these germs enter their bodies and they cause diseases. Okay. Okay, how does diseases transmit? Through food? Yeah, when insects or insects like cockroaches or flies, they come and sit on our food items when it is not covered. We may not always leave our food covered. Sometimes we may leave it without knowing, we may leave it uncovered. Okay, and these insects come and sit on our food. They feed on dirty places. Yes or no? Right, and they may carry the legs on the wings, and the body of these insects may carry germs. And when they come and sit on our food, they may transmit the diseases to us. Okay, that's how diseases spread through contaminated food and water. Clear? Now you should be knowing some diseases, names of some diseases which spread uh, through contaminated food and water. So they are cholera, typhoid, amoebic dysentery, etc. Okay. The next method is through vectors. Now what is a vector or who is a vector, children? Vectors are animals or insects or organisms which carry disease causing germs to us. Now which are the common vectors? Yeah, mostly it is the mosquitoes. What are the different types of mosquitoes? Last year you studied in 8th standard. Yeah, what is that? Anopheles carries the germs of malaria, and Culex carries the germs for dengue and all those fevers, right? So usually the mosquitoes, different kinds of mosquitoes are the vectors. Even housefly carries germs, transmit diseases. Yes, and bat. Yeah, which disease does bat spread? It's supposed to spread. No idea whether there is no proof yet. Still, we may take that example. What is a disease transmitted by bat? Yeah, Nipah, isn't it? And what is the disease spread by dog bite? Yes, it is rabies. Yes, so all these are the various animals. Even other animals also spread. Many other different kinds of animals also spread diseases, children. Okay, all these animals and organisms or insects which spread diseases are called as vectors. Okay, so name the different diseases caused by different kinds of vectors. For example, mosquitoes cause malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, etc. And flies, they contaminate our food, they come and sit on our food and cause diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis, diarrhea, dysentery, etc. Okay, and what is the next method, children? Through physical contact. Physical contact means just touching the person who is having a disease, or touching the objects or things used by the patients or by the sick persons. Right. Can you name some diseases caused by physical contact? Yeah, it is common cold, smallpox, chickenpox. All these are the common diseases which are transmitted through physical contact. Okay, now coming to the last topic, through sexual contact. So what are the diseases through sexual contact? What is the main disease caused you studied last year? Yeah, which is AIDS, isn't it? Right. AIDS virus can also spread through. What are the other means of spreading of AIDS disease, children? From mother to child in the womb. Yes, by using the same syringes for taking drugs. Okay, if the same syringe is used by different persons for taking drugs, he may transmit. If one of them has the AIDS disease, he may transmit the disease to the others in the group. Okay, and also through blood transfusion. You know that some people during operations may require blood transfusions. So while taking blood from another person, we have to screen it first whether they have any kind of disease, especially the AIDS. Okay, so these are the different means by which the AIDS spread. Okay, and also mainly through sexual contact. Okay, other diseases which spreads through sexual contact is syphilis, herpes, and there are many kinds of sexually contacted diseases you may study in higher classes. Okay, children, so you may copy these different means of transmission and examples in your notebook, and also please draw the diagram in that is the figure number 13.2. in your textbook, from your textbook. Please draw the diagram also, children. Okay? Thank you, all of you.